Hello, 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 and welcome. I am Coach Hadassah, metaphysician, personal development coach, wellness entrepreneur, and proud founding member of Extreme FX Global Academy, where Bitcoin and Forex collide. And this is our 15-minute mind reset on our topic of wealth for today, because that's what we did earlier. We talked about wealth on Wealthy Wednesday and wealth being our children. Because what was the quote? Great quote. If you didn't come from a wealthy family, a wealthy family must come from you. So, and I'll recap. We're just gonna, recap for 15 minutes. 15 minutes for real today because I have a team huddle at people getting on already. What they doing here already? They here already. And I said the team huddle is at 6:30 and it's at 6 and they're here at 6 o'clock. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm so glad that I entered into here early. All right, one, if you didn't come from a wealthy family must come from you. That's one. Two, if you have children, your children are your wealth. That's according to the scriptures. Okay. Their wealth were their possessions, and their possessions is, the wife, the children, right? And then the things that they own. Now, because with wealth you produce or you reproduce. Well, what do you reproduce? You reproduce children, and you reproduce children with your spouse, right? So your family is your wealth. Um, and so as you can see, with a lot of the things that systematically tears down families and tears families apart, that is tearing down the wealth so that it doesn't continue to, you know, the wisdom and the knowledge, and in order to maintain it, right, keep it, maintain it, sustain it, is passed down, because then you will be in this perpetual state of attempting to just eat, right, take care of the basic needs, and then have some pleasure along the way. That's not living an abundant or wealthy life. It's not. It just is what it is. Take it up with the creator. I didn't make the rules. Okay. But and it's also about following those principles, the wealth principles. And wealth principles they're really just laws. Principles are laws. So it's following those laws, it's acting upon them. Okay. Um, right now, there's a time we're in seed time. And in seed time, this is a great time to just make a change, right? Making that change requires about 40 days. There's their 40 principle, right? 40 days. They say that it takes about 20, 21 days to break a habit, and then another 20, 21 to form a new one. So 40 days, and then the 2 days after, that's 6 weeks. It's like 6 weeks and 2 days. So what can you do today, starting now, starting in this moment, where over the next six weeks you're breaking something and forming something new in order to continue to move forward with it. That's having that healthy mindset, because health is a part of wealth. Wealth, that word WEAL, it's well-being. It means well-being. It means welfare. And health is a part of that. Health is a big part of that. Because there's one thing about it too. If we're not healthy, then we're spending on all our wealth trying to get better. Medications and crutches and, just all kinds of stuff like that. Right. And even if you're chasing the wealth instead of aligning, right? Aligning the energy, following the principles in order for wealth to be added unto you, or having the power, because that's what we were promised. It said, hey, I give you power to get wealth. It means I give you ability. And when you have the ability, that means that you have, you have good health when you're able. We talk about that being able-bodied, right? So when you're able-bodied, you have the power to get well, but you don't want to burn, you don't want to burn out. There's a lot of self-care and being healthy and eating healthy and having the right vitamins and supplements and minerals and all of that type of stuff, to maintain your health. Or otherwise, if you don't, then you end up spending your wealth on medication and stuff that it's good for emergency situations, but it's not good for maintenance, because that's not what it was designed for. It was designed for emergency, to help the body stabilize itself, or to get that what we call homeostasis, right? So I know you're probably sitting up there talking about, she talking about health and everything. This is Wealth Wednesday. Again, health is a part of wealth, because that's part of your well-being. Okay. And then just passing though that knowledge, that wisdom and that knowledge down from generation to generation to come, just like it said in the scriptures that we must do. He said basically, don't let up. Train up a child in the way that he should go, and when he is old, he would not depart from it. That really started at Deuteronomy. He's like, look, when you wake up, when you go to bed, when you're walking by the wayside, when you're sitting down, when you're rising up, when you're doing this, when you're doing that, teach your children all the time, so that they remember it. It becomes heart memory, because 90% of memory is in our heart. 10% comes in with the intellect, but then with the doing of it repetitiously, the memory is stored in our heart. We do things from our heart. So that's pretty much it. I'm about to go into with 7 minutes in, but I have someone in my team that arrived a lot earlier, so I want to make sure that I at least get her started, and then my other team members will come in. And so I'm going to go ahead and do this here. Okay. I'm inviting you to our hyper launch that is taking place at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern, where we're going to show you everything that we're doing over here, and our family, our tribe, our global community with Extreme FX Global Academy, where Bitcoin and Forex collide. We are, at least I know our team are. That's one of the things we're going to talk about in our team huddle. That we are we're starting our I call it the STEMI challenge, right? Well, we're starting with $100 in our trading account, and we're compounding. I don't even want to say flipping it. We're not flipping it. We are compounding $100 over 12 weeks and we're turning it into either $20,000 or $60,000 following the trading plan. And if you want to know how to do that too, then come over to the Hyper Lounge at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. I want you to go to Linktree /coach.hadassah. You're going to enter in the Zoom and put in the password power, all caps. Okay. Power in all caps, POWER, right? Because now is the time. Just $100, put it into your trading account, right? But then in order to join the community, come on over here and find out what it's all about. All right. So that's my time. I am ending way earlier this time because, like I said, I got a team huddle, right? And so we will see you all again tomorrow at 3 p.m. for it's Think Thursday. I think that's what it is. Think about it. Think about it Thursday. Yes, think about it Thursday. It sure is. Think about it Thursday. So I'll see you tomorrow at 3. And if you're coming on over to the Hyper Lounge at 7, I will see you there. All right. I want to show you what you could do with $100 in 12 weeks. Okay. Now, if you're wondering, you ain't posting no money or showing you, I ain't posting no money on social media. There ain't nobody coming for me. Not like that. But I'll show you. And then if you want to, you could post your money on social media if you want to. I'm not doing it. So if you're looking for, well, I ain't seeing no results, You're not gonna see those. You're not gonna see those. But I'm gonna show you how. Okay. All right. So see you in a little bit. Peace.